gentlemen, and everything between, and welcome to SuperFancom's Cosplay Corner. I'm Retro Rick, and I'm here with Spearhead Alice.
Hey guys!
And today in the corner, we are welcomed by cosplayer ZimmermanJoe21.
That's me. What's up, everyone?
We were just going to ask you a couple questions, totally random. Let's start with the first one. When did you first start cosplaying, and who was it?
Actually, my first cosplay was a little bit over a year ago. To kind of back up a tad bit, I've been going to cons for, a couple of years, and when I was going, I always saw, cosplayers, and I was like, that's so cool. It's something I really want to try and do. And I actually, was a little nervous, everything like that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I want to try it. So the hardest thing was to decide of who I want to cosplay as. So I was into this game named Overwatch, which I know everybody knows what Overwatch is. And yeah, of course, the biggest game. Anyway, so I was like, all right, I want to cosplay someone I can relate to, and I feel like is like me and whatnot. And I actually ended up cosplaying as May, which is a girl in the game and everything. And I was like, it'd be really cool maybe if I just gender bend this and whatnot, because I love she's short, she's fat like me, nerdy, sweet, everything. And I was like, you know what? I feel I can connect to her. I'm just going to be a dude version. So
I do have to interject with that, though. Quick story. I think you know this, Joe, but I'm not completely sure. When you cosplayed May at Kineticon,
yep.
I made me and Nick literally just stalked you for a good I just really wanted a picture of it. I thought it was really cool. So.
I know, and I think the picture that you guys took is the one I use for everything.
Good.
So, but yeah, that was my first cosplay and everything.
What other cosplays have you done?
I've done 6 maybe so far in the past, because I've been doing this just over a year. So in 2000, my plan was I'll do 1 a year. So May was technically last year, and then this year I decided to be Blastoise, my armored Blastoise, which now I'm kind of known for. Before I was known to be Man-May, now I'm Blastoise. But other ones that
I've cool, because that's what I have as the thumbnail, which I just randomly took off your Instagram, which, hey, that's a cool picture. I'll use that.
Yeah, so my Blastoise and everything, and I kept upgrading that to, Blastoise 2.0 and 2.5, all that fun stuff. Anyway, so I got Blastoise. I got kind of this funny backpack from Fallout, the game Fallout. So, I have all this stuff all over me and whatnot. Basically, in the game, you can pick up stuff and you become what's called over-encumbered. If you, pick up too much weight and you go really slow and whatnot. So, basically, I'm a backpack. So I have all this stuff all over me, different gadgets from the game and just, other things. And then I have this sign that lights up that says, you are over encumbered and cannot run, like you see in the game. So it's a little funny joke. That I have yes, thank you. Steampunk Mario. I wanted to do something a little bit different because I'm a huge fan of Mario Brothers and I have them tattooed on me. So I was like, you know what? I always want to be Mario. So I did a different version, did Steampunk Mario. And I did kind of Azuka Midoriya from My Hero Academia.
Right.
Just a small, casual version of him, kind of an injured when he was fighting Todoroki.
Oh, nice.
So, and then I have one more that I'm making. Oh, and I actually a few weekends ago, I went to Rhode Island Comic-Con, and I got selected to cosplay as May again, but to do a formal version. So I did a formal version of May. So I just, kind of made my own little thing that, I don't know, it's just basically, yeah.
Right on. Like you said, Rhode Island Comic-Con, Connecticut, what other cons have you been to, and, what's been your favorite con to hit up?
Ooh, that's a interesting question. So Kineticon was the con that I always like basically started with, let's say. I only did that one, and then I cosplayed, and I was like, wow, I actually kind of like this. Let's see what other cons that are big that I can go to. So then I ended up going last year to Kineticon, Rhode Island Comic-Con, and Boston Comic-Con. And then this year, I basically hit up, oh my God, probably 12 that I can think of quickly is... Yeah, like PAX East, Anime Boston, Boston Comic-Con, Kineticon, CT GamerCon, Comic-Con in Foxwoods. I'm not sure if I said Kineticon. I think I did. Rhode Island Comic-Con, Boston Comic-Con. I already said that. I'm sorry.
You're good, dude.
New York City Comic-Con.
Now, how'd you find this year's Rhode Island Comic-Con compared to last year's? Because this year's was like, I feel it was so much better.
I agree 1,000% with you. So last year was my first Rhode Island Comic-Con and everything, and I just felt it was super unorganized.
Oh, dude. 3 years ago was worse.
Really? That's wild.
Because the line getting in didn't just wrap around the building. It wrapped around a block.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah. Like this year was so much better. I felt it was like better mapped out, and you kind of all the famous people was in one area, the photographers one area.
Which I really liked.
Yeah, I agree. Instead of you trying to run around trying to find this or whatnot, where this is, so I liked it much better personally.
Yeah, same here. Like having the dealer's room in one area, then go upstairs. That's where all the famous people are.
Yep, exactly.
Now, what would be like one of your dream cosplays, and what ones are you working on now?
I'm working on one currently. So this one I feel is going to be a little difficult because I've never sewn before. So now I'm trying to figure out how to sew because basically my next cosplay is going to be from My Hero Academia again, but I'm going to make my own version. So basically I want to be... Deku, like basically in his superhero suit or whatever you want to call it, and I want to be Bakugo. So basically, right down the middle of me to the right side is going to be Bakugo. The left
so
is
like
going to be
Two-Face.
Yeah. So I basically am trying to figure out how I can sew the things together.
I can help you with that. I'm okay at sewing.
I've never sewn in my life, and I'm like looking on YouTube. I'm like, how do you sew? And that's not really the best place to look and start. But so that's the cosplay I'm working on currently.
And he's also going to do an Alice in Wonderland cosplay.
Oh yes, Warrior or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no choice.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm down for anything. Like anybody's like, hey, you want to cosplay with me? Hell yeah! I'm actually really good at this. I'm finding out.
What would be like one of your like dream cosplays? Like, what would be like one of the top things you want to cosplay?
Top things I want to cosplay. Like something I really kind of want to cosplay, but I don't know as what. Like I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. So I always want to do some type of Final Fantasy, like, you know, kind of character that I like, but make it different. Because I always like my cosplays to be a little bit different, that not like how it normally is. So I don't know. That's like what my next one is to be, but I don't know. I want to do another armor build because I really like my Blastoise wasn't too much armor because again that was my first like cosplay that I made,
which is insane because it came out amazing. Just saying.
I was actually like, you know, I think it came out a lot better than I thought. I didn't think it was gonna.
Trust me, I remember.
So, but I was almost thinking of maybe making that into a Mega Blastoise or something, or just make a brand new Blastoise, or I don't know, some type of armored thing. I was almost thinking like a Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, please do that. Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool, and then have like this whole mask and whatnot. But it was just an idea. I haven't really, you know, looked into it too much, but that was on like my one day maybe list.
All right. Other than cosplay, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to play video games. That's definitely my getaway. Let's say. I'm in love with cats. I know it's kind of weird, but I love cats. I actually play football, so I'm into sports and whatnot. I'm fat, so I love to eat. That's like one of my favorite things. I like to do some technically I never really did stand-up comedy, but it's something I always kind of wanted to try. So obstacle courses, I don't know, just my thing is just to live life with no regrets, have fun, smile, be positive, and just enjoy things.
Okay. Time for some random questions.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with cosplay.
Okay.
Favorite video game?
Say that again for me, I'm sorry.
Favorite video game?
Favorite video game definitely has to be Final Fantasy VII.
Okay. What were the ingredients that created the Powerpuff Girls?
Bubbles?
Sugar spice and everything nice. What are you
And?
What's and?
There's an and?
Sugar, spice, everything nice, and?
I don't know.
Love? I don't know.
X.
What is it?
Chemical X.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Oh, yeah. See?
All right. Your 3 favorite movies.
Oh, 3 favorite movies. Die Hard. I love Die Hard. Yep, absolutely. It's a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. Probably, I know this is cheating, but The Lord of the Rings.
Right.
And probably, let's say, The Dark Knight. That was probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in Resident Evil, the virus made by the Umbrella Corporation is called the T-virus. What does the T stand for?
Tyrant?
Yes.
Oh, okay, phew. I was like, I think that's what it is.
Alright. Someone is it, and when they touch you, you can't move a muscle until someone else touches you. What game am I talking about?
Can you say it one more time? I'm sorry.
Someone is it. They cannot. You cannot move a muscle. You cannot move a muscle until someone else touches you. What game am I talking about?
That's not red light, green light. Don't. Not tag.
Yes.
Wait, it's tag?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is Japan's form of currency called?
Yen.
Correct.
Damn, I should be on Jeopardy.
What type of music do you enjoy listening to?
I don't know if this is a genre, but I would have to say heavy metal Disney.
What is that?
That's amazing.
You guys are missing out, trust me.
I've heard some. It's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, now quickly, what's the first song that pops in your head?
Probably my favorite song of all time, I Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That by Meatloaf. Because I listen to that all the time.
I'm surprised it wasn't It's Gonna Be They.
Oh my god, take back seats, please.
If you ever see this kid at a con, that's what you're gonna hear the whole time.
Oh yes, exactly, and all my May puns. It's amazing.
Okay. What frozen concoction has 7-Eleven been selling since the 1960s?
Slurpee!
In The Legend of Zelda, there are 3 parts of the Triforce. What are their names?
Courage, power, knowledge? Courage. Okay. Wisdom. Ah, yes.
In Phoenix Wright, this phrase is used to present evidence that proves someone is lying.
Wasn't it like winking? I never played it, or something to do with like their gesture.
Hey all, Retro Rick here. So our interview with Joe cut out quick. I didn't save the audio file for whatever reason. But there wasn't that much to go anyway. You could find him on ZimmermanJoe21 on Instagram. Follow Gearhead Alice on Instagram at Gearhead_Alice, as well as Twitter at Gearhead_Alice. You can follow me on Instagram at SuperFancomShow. Follow me on Twitter at DefaultRick. Follow the channel at SuperFancomShow. You can email us at superfancom@gmail.com and check out all the links for our affiliates like the Green Teahouse, Think Geek, Humble Bundle Monthly, J-List, and the Kawaii Box, which is our new sponsor. We are also available on Stitcher, YouTube, Buzzsprout, Google Play, Spotify, and Podbean. You can find us occasionally on Twitch. Hope you like this episode and this new series we have. Let us hear your comments. Thank you very much for listening. Good night.